summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
And welcome back to Broken Bow, Nebraska. As we got here at the Melham Concourse, we got a good one coming. The last game in round 2 of the championship league. As that foul ball goes far to the right and out of bounds. So 0-1 is the count here. Looks like the Force is the home team as they are pitching first. And man, the Force have been an absolute terror streak all weekend long. 4-0, I believe. so far in this tournament.
Yeah, they've been great here. So
Led by the three sisters, Isabel Reburn, Trinity Reburn, and Faith Reburn. Pitching is Faith. This game, she started pitching in the very first game. We saw her on Saturday morning as this one's hit down third baseline and picked up and snagged and out at first base. So 1 out after that liner down first baseline. That'll bring up number 3, Abby Bundy, to the plate. We'll see what if Bundy can get the illusion going. If you want our illusion and you want to knock off this high-powered team of Holdridge Force, then you got to get rolling here early in the first inning.
yeah, absolutely. And to build on that, when I was going over to grab a lineup card from them, that's exactly what I heard their coach telling them. You know, their coach was saying you gotta come out strong and hard and fast here in this first inning, like they've been known to do here. So that's what their coach was telling them, and I definitely think that that's the right call here. You got to get ahead of the Force here and get a leg up on them because they really know how to score. At one point, they were outscoring their opponents 31-3 here. That's how bad they outscored their opponents through pool play here. So that's a
Hefty number for sure.
absolutely probably the highest number we've seen.
Yep, that's averaging about 10 runs a game, which usually we see a max of about 5
Yeah.
or 6. So definitely the Holdridge Force taking control of this tournament. 4-0 on the weekend. Let's see if they can keep it going against Illusion, though. As this one's fouled up, going to be out of play. Yeah, out of play on that one. Definitely going to be a good game, though. Not trying to knock down Illusion any. They're here for a reason. Illusion here in the semifinals of the Gold Division in the spirit of the Sandhills tournament. This tournament has teams from all over the state showing up. We had Shadron, team from Valentine, teams from Lincoln, and so definitely exciting to be in this position in the semifinals of the tournament.
Yeah, tournament's called Spirit of the Sandhills here, but that's definitely poking out a lot farther than the Sandhills here.
Yeah, most
getting all the way out
definitely.
into the east part of Nebraska. So, new game. Also going to remind you guys that I've been pulling this game up on my phone here, watching the stream. So that if you guys want to chat with us, we'll chat back with you, and we'll shout you out and have conversations with you. But that's going to be a good hit there. It's going to go right out past the second baseman. Their center field is going to pick it up, and they're going to get out to first base here. So get on base early.
To get to the stream, you have to go to YouTube from that link, and then you can comment and talk to us. We'll shout you out, answer questions, and maybe we'll even ask you guys questions as we're getting going here in the top of the first inning. 1 out, runner on first. Illusion looking to get up early on the Holdridge Force.
Yeah, absolutely. Got 1 out, got that runner on first there. That one's going to be a little bit high there, so that's going to be a ball. Going to bring our count up to 1-0 here. 1 out.
Yep. Number 39 for Illusion, Desiree Hibbert, trying to get a base hit as that one's a little bit high. Actually looks like she's bunting. 2-0 is the count right now. On this Illusion team, the 7th batter playing second base for them, lovely Hibbert. She hit a deep home run earlier in this tournament. Rolled not just past the inner fence. It rolled all the way out to the deep fence in the back. And I mean, that is just an incredible home run early in this tournament.
That's still the farthest one that we've seen all tournament by like a good, I don't know, probably 50 feet or more.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. As that one's going to be a little high for ball 4 and not what you want to see if you're Faith Reburn and the Holdridge Force. 2 runners on, 1 out. Definitely, if you're the Illusion, you got to be able to take control of that. Some of the key to the game for Illusion, for me, is to take advantage of situations like this. 1 out, 2 runners on, 1 in scoring position.
Yeah, and that's not the Faith Reburn we're used to seeing here. Usually she comes out strong and throws a good strikeout to getting ahead of her opponents here. But not what we're seeing today. Maybe she just needs to warm up a little bit here. But
yeah, I do look for her to get settled in later in this inning, even throughout the game, as that one's a little high for a ball as well. And that one's right in there for a strike, right in the lower half of the plate. That's a tough ball to hit, even if you tried to. And so great pitch from Faith Reburn.
yeah, absolutely.
So not only is this Holdridge Force team led by the 3 sisters in the field, but also led by Coach Reburn They were here last year. I think they ended up getting runner-up in the tournament last year, and definitely back and not missing any of the three Burton sisters, that's for sure.
No, and they're doing a great job. This team really does run on Reburn here, so.
Definitely a few other names on this Holdridge force that really are key factors that have helped them get 4-0 in this tournament so far.
Absolutely. You don't get 4-0 in a tournament without everyone on your team being a phenomenal player here. This has been a really tough tournament, as we've seen. Every team here showed up, came to play. You know, we had a team that was a 0-3 here, end up in the championship in our silver bracket. So it just shows you can never give up on any of these teams. All these teams are here and willing to play. So that's going to be a strikeout there for the second out of the game.
That's not what you want to see if you're Illusion. If anything, you want to get a ground out, maybe advance the runners, but still have a chance here. Number 17, it looks like Maggie Advodi to the plate, trying to drive in a couple runs.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what we should be here to do. And
Popped up right to the shortstop for out number 3. So that'll retire the side in the top of the first inning. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be back for the bottom of the first when we see the force. We'll see if they can come out firing right away. We'll take a quick break and we'll be back for the bottom of the first.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Back here at Broken Bow, Nebraska for the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. We are in the gold bracket right now in the second of 2 semifinal games. This is the Illusion taking on the Holdridge Force. Force are batting now in the bottom of the first inning, starting by number 7, Isabel Reburn, playing shortstop. She gets the strike there.
Yeah, so we saw that the Force here were able to shut out the Illusion here, and you hear the bat crack that one off all the way out to the center fielder there.
Yep. So Isabel getting a single right up the middle. That's exactly where you want to hit it to make sure that you get that single right between second and shortstop. So Isabel on first, and that'll bring up number 16, Trinity Reburn, playing catcher today for the Force. And that one's fouled off, out of play.
So that's number 5 there, Faith Harmon. Up here to bat. Got runners here on first and second. Runners are going to try to, both runners do advance here.
0-1 is the count. Runners both in scoring position, second and third. Definitely a great position to be in if you're the Force.
Yeah,
Trying
most
to
definitely.
break open this score right away. As that one's going to get away, and here come that aggressive base running. She can be safe at home pretty easily. That's Isabel Reburn getting home there.
You know, Trinity thought about coming on home too, and she might have been able to, but she elected to stay safe there at third. So probably a good decision rather to stay safe there. So count is going to be 1-1 here, as the Force do get up on the board here early in this first inning. And I'll remind you here, as this is a new game, and most of you probably weren't watching our last one, that these are only 55-minute games, and that's going to be an out. But they are going to get Trinity or Burn home. So we're going to have our first out of the game. We got 2 runs up here. So 55-minute games, because we had a big rain delay earlier in the day, put us about an hour behind, and that's just not what you want. You know, we want to try and get these games to you as on time as possible here. So games are going to be 55 minutes, and then you'll finish whatever inning you're in when that timer goes off. My unofficial game clock here says we have about 42 minutes left here, and that is going to be the second out of the game, as Faith Reburn here gets out at first here. So up now is going to be Kaylee Klein, number 9, who's playing left field here for the Force today. Got no runners on here, so let's see what she can do. That's going to be a bit too far on the inside here for Faith. Or no, sorry, we're on Kaylee now. Sorry, that's going to be a bit too far on the inside for Kaylee here, and the count should be 1-0 here. And that one's actually going to hit her, so she's going to walk here. Not what you want to do here if you're the Illusion and you're down 2 here.
Great way to take that pitch if you're Kaylee Klein. You know, getting on base, that's a free base. Get hit by a pitch, and now that's going to bring up number 6, Michaela Pate.
It's yeah. She's been really good throughout this whole tournament too. We've had both these teams on the field 2 or 3 times here, so we've gotten to know a lot of the teams here. Both these teams are fantastic. I believe the Illusion are 3-1 here, so that one's gonna get picked up by the pitcher there, and it's gonna get thrown to first there for the third out here. So we're gonna retire sides here, and we're gonna go to the top of the second. But real quick before we do, I'd like to remind everyone that we do love it when you hit us up in the chat here. So if you're watching and you have any questions or you want to say hey, hello, what's up, we'll definitely chat with you here. So we are CNS Sports, and we'll be right back with the top of the second. All right, we are back here for the top of the second here, as it looks like number 13 here is up. That'd be Abigail Bros here.
2-0 is the count.
Yeah, just gonna get to that one, but yeah, 2-0 is the out here.
I don't think Faith Reburn has quite settled into the pitching spot. 2 balls right there. That one's in there for a strike though. 2-1 is the count now. Definitely now that Faith Reburn is up, her team are up by 2. She can pitch a little more freely, try to hit those corners of the strike zone and get girls out.
Yeah, most definitely. So count's going to be 3-1 here. Again, not exactly what you want to see here, but This is a little bit of an off game here for Faith. She's normally striking out people left and right here. And as we say that, we're going to get the second strike here. So we're going to get a full count.
Yeah, definitely plenty of time for Faith to turn it around. It's just the first inning. She had a couple walks. Still no runs, of course, so she's pitching quite particularly well, just not up to the standards that she's been pitching all this tournament because she's such a spectacular player. As that one's fouled off, and the count will remain 3-2.
And here's the pitch, and that one's going to be a ball there. So Faith is going to walk her first batter here, and that's not what you want to see. And I believe that that is going to be Lovely Hibbert here, who has a beautiful left-handed swing, and he'll put it. We know where she can put it right up against that far, far outer fence there. And a swing and a miss there, so the count's going to be 0-1.
That was a great pitch coming from Reburn.
Yeah,
Couldn't
absolutely.
have put it much in a better spot. So.
You know, I've watched Lovely Hibbert here a few times, and I don't think I've ever seen her be struck out. I think she has gotten on base every time. Now, don't fact check me on that, but I can't remember a time where she didn't have,
Or at least hit
a
it
hit.
into the field
Yeah.
and got out to a ground out to a fly out. She doesn't strike out too often. 0-2 the count though. I don't think she hasn't seen Faith Reburn at the pitcher's mound yet though, and that one's fouled off down the left field line.
Good job there to keep that one alive, though. Keep herself in here. Still got that runner on first here. Got 0 outs, but the count is 0-2, so you got to be careful here. There it is. And that one's going to pop way up. And the shortstop there is going to get it, so we're going to have our first out here.
Yep, Isabel Reburn able to get underneath that one for the out. And that'll bring up, looks to be number 6, Olivia Beans, to the plate with 1 out. Illusion definitely trying to get on the board. Have a runner at first base, but gotta try to get her advanced. That one is just a little bit high for a ball.
And a swing and a miss there, but the catcher dropped it. You know, I expected to see a steal at second there, but the Illusion seemed to be pretty content here sitting at first. Something I would not be here.
Yeah, definitely got to be aggressive on the base path, especially with the fours. Every opportunity you get to steal a base or get any closer to scoring a run, you got to take. As that one's going to be popped up to the third baseline and dropped foul.
Yeah,
So nearly
can't quite
caught.
catch it.
Nearly caught by the third baseman, Faith Harmon, but not able to get underneath it. One and 2 is the count.
Count's gonna be 1 and 2 here, and that's gonna be a strikeout here.
Yep, great pitch by Faith Reburn. It's kind of a rising ball. Caught Olivia Beans off guard and swing and a miss. So that'll bring up number 5, Micah Schupt, to see if she can try her hand at Faith Reburn, try to get a hit off her.
And remember, whichever team does win this is gonna go straight to the championship game to take on the Polk County Slammers there, and that one's gonna be a perfectly placed pitch there for a count of 0-1. Ooh.
Yep, that was well inside for ball number 1. Nearly chipped the shoulder of the Illusion batter, but not quite. And it remained 1-1.
And that one looked a tad bit high there to make the count 2-1 though. That one was really close though.
Yep, well placed pitches for Faith to Burn, trying to keep as close as possible to hitting those corners. That's deadly for most of these batters. Is very hard to get a hit.
Yeah.
Now as a swing and a miss, zoom that one right past the hitter.
Got a comment here. Says, you guys sound great games. Thank you. That's actually, I'm gonna call him out here. That's our producer here. That's Zach. He's messing with us. He says that one's from Chad Schmidt, but that can't quite be it because I'm Chad Schmidt here commentating for you. So our producer's messing with us a little bit here in the chat. We like to have a little bit of fun around here, but that's gonna retire the sides. We're not gonna go to a commercial break here because I'd like to throw out our sponsor here. I'd like to thank Viera Wireless here for providing us with our router here today that we use for that we're using for this Wi-Fi here to provide you guys with the stream. And we'd also like to shout out Gibbons Gadgets here, based out of Ansley, Nebraska, who works with Viera Wireless quite a bit. And if you were watching earlier today, you can see Viera Wireless also provided us with a really cool shot of about the whole city when those storms were coming in. We could watch the weather and give you guys those Viera Wireless weather reports, which right now we don't need to do much of because it's beautiful sunny blue skies here in Broken Bow, Nebraska at the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. So.
Yeah, so we got a good one brewing here. The Force lead 2-0 over Illusion, and a couple of the keys for both these teams for Illusion is making good of the chances they get on the base running and trying to score as much as possible. Be aggressive. They can't let up. If you got 2 runners on with 1 or 0 outs, you got to make sure you get a couple out of it and take advantage. For the Force, just kind of keep doing what they've been doing all along. You know, I've learned in a chemistry class that when a force is in motion, it stays in motion unless something is to stop it. So as long as the Force don't let an Illusion stop it, they should be looking really good tonight.
Yeah, the great callback to actually use in school for once, Dana. Proved that it is useful here even in the summertime. Didn't think that was possible, but there you go.
Yeah, barely, but as here's the shot to second base, and good pickup by Illusion, and shot down to third for out number 1. So that'll bring up number 3, MK Simeon, who last year I remember hitting a couple home runs in this tournament. She did real well at the bats for the Force last year. See if she can get it going here in the bottom of the second inning.
Yeah, count's gonna be 1-0. Hey, we see Dev Snyder here. Says hello, watching from York, Nebraska here. Thank you.
York, Nebraska. I wonder who cheering on the Force or Illusion in this game. Dev. 1-2 is the count. 2-0 lead in favor of the Force. That one's hit right back to the second baseman, and just identical to the hitter right before it. 2 outs now, and let's see. Looks to be number 10, Grace Borden, coming to the plate with 2 outs for the Force.
Yeah, absolutely. Illusion doing a good job here, shutting them down here, trying to get that Force out of motion here. Maybe swing the pendulum a little bit.
That's right. You know, maybe just slow the Force down. Has done well this inning. Great pitching coming from what looks to be number 6, Olivia Beans. She's pitching fairly well against this high-powered Force offense, especially in this inning.
Yeah, you know, hey, one thing that we learned is there can definitely be a good transfer of Force, and maybe that's what we're seeing here. Maybe we're seeing a transfer of Force here from the Force to the Illusion here, as the count's going to be 0-2 with 2 outs, and that one's going to be a little bit too far to the inside, so we're going to get a count of 1-2 here.
Definitely 2 high-powered teams in the spirit of the Sandhills softball tournament in Broken Bow. Semifinal game, so both these teams have been fighting tooth and nail to get to where they are now, and don't want to stop. They trying to advance to the finals.
Yeah, it counts even at 2 here, but that'll be it. That'll be the third strike, third out. So we're gonna retire sides, and we'll be right back for the top of the third here. You know exactly what. Yes, it is. Don't make fun of Dad. I'm gonna throw this out. Somebody made up. Is Bob Hobie you guys too? Hey.
And we're back here in Broken Bow, Nebraska for the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. Is a 2-0 lead for the Force. Illusion trying to break into that here in the top of the third. Faith to Burn pitching a clinic so far, a shutout through 2 innings. Trying to keep that going. 0-1 is the count. And that's going to be foul ball, so make it 0-2. Looks to be number 21, top of the order for Illusion, Drew Kratojaville. And that one's gonna be popped up and gonna hit the crow's nest. And yes,
it is.
that is number 32 on balls hitting the crow's nest this weekend. And like I said earlier at the start of this tournament, every ball that hits foul ball from field 2 that hits the crow's nest, I'll be donating 50 cents to the local Broken Bow food.
It's a food pantry.
Yeah, food pantry, that's right.
Dane's getting a little tired here.
Yeah,
He's losing his words.
But yeah, that'd be number 32.
Yeah, so got a total of $16 here going to the food pantry here. Ooh, and that one's going to be a bit low and inside there. So your count's going to be 1 and 2 here. Ooh, and she nailed that one.
And what a catch, by the right fielder for the Force. That would be number 14, Kendall Miller, with that diving, jumping catch for out number 1 in this inning. And man, Faith Burn looking at her right fielder, and props to her for that catch. My goodness.
Yeah, absolutely. Best catch we've seen in the day. I'm going to label that as our catch of the day for sure. I mean, I thought that one was going out of the park.
Yeah, almost looked like it was a home run, but not quite to the distance. Great catch by the right fielder.
Yeah, absolutely.
That'll bring up number 3, Abby Bundy. That was a little bit low for ball 1.
And if you're the Illusion, you got to start feeling the pressure there. That one's a little bit disheartening, you know, to get out, to have that happen to you. Got about 24 and a half minutes left in this game here. So it counts 1-0 here. Ooh, and that one's going to go perfectly right down the third baseline. Nice line drive there. Going to get a single out of that one.
So runner on first for Illusion. That brings up number 39, Desiree Hibbert, trying to advance the runner. Her team trailing by 2 to the Force in this semifinal of the gold bracket action as looks like a steal and gonna be in time for out number 2. Abby Bundy got caught stealing second and got called out because of it. But that's I don't think I'm too against that call for Illusion, trying to run the bases, trying to get a little farther and closer to home base in a run. But
No, absolutely not. I mean, with time winding down here, you got to start being aggressive here, and sometimes it works for you, sometimes it doesn't. But that's just that's the name of the game here. It was a good throw there by the Force. You know, I think if it was just about any other team, honestly, that would have been a good steal. But Force are on top of the game here, and one thing I heard from a lot of the umpires is ooh, a nice line drive there all the way out to the right fielder. But one thing I heard from the umpires up here, as we are up here in the crow's nest with them, is that the Force apparently play a lot of games here. They're based out of Holdridge, and part of the reason that they're such a good team here is that they play a lot of games. They're a really tight-knit team. You know, they know their strengths and their weaknesses, and they know their spot here in the team. So that's really good when you get a team that plays
has a
that
lot of
much.
experience like this. Force does, and so that's definitely helpful, especially in tournament play where every game seems to matter, and that's why they're sitting 4-0 in the semifinal matchup between Illusion.
Yeah, absolutely. Imagine not only winning the tournament but going completely undefeated here. That'd be quite the feat here.
Yeah, quite the show from the Force, but still quite a ways from that goal to happen. Is looks like being a little aggressive on the base path, gonna be caught in the middle.
Get caught in a pickle here.
And she's going to get out for out number 3.
So that'll be the third out here, and we'll be right back. This is going to retire sides to the bottom of the third. All right, we're going to be live here, and I'm going to have a special guest for his second ever live appearance here. We have Joshua Cole Waterhouse.
Trying to figure out this court situation.
He's getting a little tangled up in the courts here. You can tell that this is definitely only his second time here, but he's doing a good job. Wow, and a fantastic hit. Pops a fly, though, and going to be a first out. So a little bit different than the other game you saw, huh, Cole?
Yeah. The other game was pretty full of action. Not seeing it.
Yeah, and we haven't had much action in this one since about the first inning. Good game, though. Really good defensive showcase here. And that's what a lot of this tournament has been here. It's been a lot of defense, and that one's going to be another good hit.
Good hit.
Yeah, looks like the right fielder over there is going to get it. So another good hit, but the Force defense here is doing really good here. So let me check my unofficial game clock here. Got about just under 19 minutes left here. So time is winding down. most likely here. See
Another
the.
good hit.
That was a good hit.
Down
Good
the
call.
First baseline.
And they're going to call it fair, too. It looked really, really close here, but going to call it fair. Just under 19 minutes here. Probably closer to 18 now. Yep, about 18 and a half. So probably, definitely, most likely going to see the fourth inning here.
Just got to get a little more power on these hits. Get them past.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. You know, they've been putting them right out there, right next to the fielders. Maybe actually, I'd like to see a blooper here. Just, you know, going right up past the dirt onto the grass. Make them have to chase it a little bit. You can usually get a single out of those. Sometimes even a double if you're having some bad communication there. But that one's gonna foul back into the backstop here. So we're gonna have a count of 0-2 here with 2 outs. You got a runner on first here, who I would expect to be pretty aggressive here. You don't need to be too aggressive if you're the force here, because your defense has been great, and that's a good one.
Right up to
Right past the second baseman. Oh, and the center fielder lost it too, so might see someone go home here. Nope, but runners are going to advance to second and third. So we're going to have 2 runners here in scoring position. And, yeah, it's been a great game. So that's going to be number 9, who I believe is Kaylee Klein here. Kaylee Klein is playing left field. And that pitch is going to foul out right. So count's going to go up 0-1 here. Still got those 2 outs. Got runners here on second and third. You know, 1 good base hit, and you're sending someone home to bring your lead up to 3 here. That pitch is going to be a little bit outside for a ball, so we're going to even up the count at 1 here. And that one was nicked there by Klein. So count's gonna stay here at 1-2. We'll see another 1-2 pitch here.
Good
And
hit.
that one's gonna, yeah, it was a good hit, a lot of power, but it's actually gonna head right over into another team camp there. Can't tell quite what team that is, but so count will stay even at 1-2 as the last 2 have been fouled out. So
Just got to start straightening them out.
yeah, I agree. You got to get a little bit better ball placement there. Maybe connect a little bit better with the ball. But if you're the Seward Illusion, you're happy with that. We've got some good connection here, but that one's going to be a bit wide again. So we're going to even up to count at 2 here. I think she was trying to get him to chase the ball a little bit, and that's Olivia Benz, I believe, and that one's going to be right down the middle, but it's going to go foul yet again. So 3 of them are going to foul out. 1 in the backstop, 2 to the red side here. So definitely wasting a little bit of time here, milking the clock a little bit. It seems like maybe not on purpose, but it definitely is happening. We're down to about 15 and a half minutes. So 3 minutes gone. 3 minutes is a lot of time. Can definitely change the course of the game here, especially if you're going to continue like this. And we're going to have someone try and steal home, but they are out. So that's going to be a 3rd out here. Didn't quite get that home run, so we're gonna retire sides here, and we'll be back for the top of the 4th, I believe. This is CNS Sports, and we'll be right back. here for the top of the fourth, and we're bringing in all the special guests here for these semifinal games. I got my good buddy Eli Taylor here. I'm going to turn him up here. Eli, say hello to everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, Eli does a great job here for us. He's one of our producers here, doing a great job for you guys. Just thought we'd bring him on and give everyone a little bit of time to talk here. You know, we spend pretty much our whole weekend here doing this, about 14, maybe 15 hours a day on the long days. So thought I'd give him a chance to talk, and it's a great opportunity here, isn't it, Eli?
Yeah, a lot of different people, a lot of different games to watch.
Yeah, it's a good time here. Seeing a lot of different teams here. I think there's about 24 across all 3 tournaments. So, yeah, a lot of different teams here. And these 2 teams are having a good showdown here. The 4 seem to be leading, they are leading by 2 here in the top of the 4th here. Got the count at 1 and 2 here. And that one's going to fly foul right into the tree there. It's going to fall out the bottom, though, and roll across the sidewalk there. Again, kind of like a mini golf course out here. So, not doing too bad here. You know, they are winning, and although they are winning, I'd like to see that force pitcher Faith Reburn step up. She normally has a few more strikeouts than she has been a lot. Lately, she's been relying a lot on her outfield here and relying a lot more on her defense, and I'd like to see her step up and get back to her old self here. About 12 minutes left here on my unofficial game clock. And that one is going to sail foul yet again. Was that a hit off the crow's nest? Looking around? No. Heard it hit, just couldn't tell if it was off the gutter or not. Sounded like it might have been, so. Starting to be a hot one out here. We got some rain earlier. Had a rain delay here. That's why these games are running a bit late. But because that rain and that moisture here, it's going to look humid. And that one's going to be a good strike and a nice and an out there. Be the first out, I believe. So up to bat now for the Illusion will be number 17, Maggie Advodi. And she's been doing a pretty good job here. All these young ladies have on both teams here, fighting hard in these semifinals of this gold tournament. We do have 2 tournaments here. We have the gold tournament, which is 8 teams, and we have the silver tournament. And I believe, let me check my bracket here, and I'll confirm. But I believe the next game will be the championship game here for the silver tournament. So let's see what we got rolling here. Count's gonna be 1-1 here. Still got that 1 out. No one on base. Yes, I believe that our next game will be the silver tournament championship here. So let me refresh that here and see if I can get the teams that'll be in that tournament championship here. Count's gonna go 2-1 here. That one looks like it's gonna be a good called strike here. So count's gonna be even at 2 here. All right, so in your silver tournament, oh, that one is gonna be a nice hit out to the gap, roll right up against the fence. I'm expecting to see a double here, possibly a standing triple. No, that she's gonna stay there at second. Good job, elect to stay safe. So in our next game, it'll be the silver tournament championship. We'll have the North Platte Bells and the St. Paul Wildcats here. Should be a good game here. The Bells actually picked up their first win, their only win so far, to beat the Spirit Blue to advance to the championship here against St. Paul. And that one looks like it's going to fly a little bit low here, so it count's going to be 1-0. Oh, and that one looked good. I was expecting a swing there, and she did. It just fouled out to the right there. So, yeah, if you're the Seward Illusion right now, time is definitely winding down, and you can't get too picky about what you're going to do here. So we might see the 5th inning here. Not sure. We got about 9 minutes left here on my unofficial game clock. And that one looked like a good call. Yep, strike. So, gonna be strike number 2. Count is 1-2. And we got one out. Got a runner on second here, so in scoring position. Let's see what they do. So that one's going to be a good hit right out in front of the right fielder. We're going to have a runner here advance to third, and she's going to go all the way home, as I would expect her to. Yeah, that was number 17 there, I believe, for the Illusion, and that would be Maggie Advodi, I think, coming all the way home, bringing it on home here to get the Illusion back up on the board and within one. So very, very important run there. You only got one out. You can definitely do some more damage here before the innings open. Comeback is most likely possible if they can get it here. Now up to bat for the Illusion here is 28, Lovely Hibbert, and she has been known to have a bomb. If she can get it off here, it'll. We had to go all the way out to the far fence here, and we've talked about that a couple times, only because that is so rare here in this tournament. We're gonna go 1-0 here. As that one was really high. You saw her make that athletic lean back here to dodge that ball, so it didn't hit her in the face mask. That would have been too good here. Here goes the second pitch here, and you see there she's got some power. That one's going all the way over into field number 1 here. So powerful hit here. Sling it all the way over there to the left. So really love what's going on here. Close game, and that one's going to go right out to the pitcher, and she fumbles it, so it's going to give her a little time here, and looks like Hibbert is going to make it and be safe. So we got runners on first and second here, got one in scoring position, got one out here. This is going to be a very, very exciting game here as Eli, you want to read that name for me?
Olivia Bensett.
Yeah, I think that's Olivia Benz. Number 6 is going to come up here to hit. And we're gonna see what she can do here. We're gonna have a little bit of a meeting here between the coach and the pitcher here. Like I said, Olivia, or no, sorry, not Olivia. Getting mixed up, wrong team here. Faith Burn hasn't been quite the lethal weapon that she has been for the Force here, and that's part of the reason that this game is so close. Like we said, the Force have outscored their opponents 33 to 10. 33 to 3 here. I believe it was in the pool play. So they're averaging about 11 runs a game here. So that's definitely the highest we've seen. And those pitching errors here, she's even walked a couple, which is really rare here for Faith Burn. But still doing good, hanging in there. You got a runner on first and second here. I'm expecting to see some steals here from the Seward Illusion here, as Olivia Benz is here. Reburn steps up to the plate here. The pitcher's a little plate, and then yeah, that one's gonna be a good swing and a miss here. Yeah, we are sitting about 5.5 minutes here, so it is totally possible for this to be the last inning if this one drags out a little bit. So yeah, it could be interesting here. If we go to the 5th and the time runs out, we will see the whole 5th. So could be interesting here. But if the Illusions stay on much longer, this could be it. And that one's gonna come way up. Bounce right off the tent in front of us. You can hear that nice and clear on our crowd mic, actually.
I think I heard that hit the building. I think that's another 50 cents for
I
Dane.
don't think quite yet. I saw it. I saw it bounce right in front of us, but unfortunately not. I'm going to give Dane a little bit of credit. We're already starting to break his wallet here. He's going to be donating $16 total, so. So counts 0-2 here. That's what you want to see if you're a Burn. Nam's going to go up foul again. Can't see quite where that one went. It's right off to our right here, probably over by the snow cone stand. Which, if you're in town watching and you want to go grab yourself a delicious snow cone, I would highly recommend. Rock and roll is my favorite flavor. So count's going to stay at 0-2 there. Got those runners on first and second. That was going to be a ball there, and yeah, as I would expect, the runners are going to advance there. So that's a bad fumble there for the. For the catcher here, as runners are going to advance to second and third here. You got 2 runners in scoring position. So Eli, what do you think here? Do you think the Illusion are going to get that home run to tie up the game here, or what are you thinking?
I don't know. They just need to get it out in the outfield to get a few more runners in.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with that. With the count being 1-2, And 1 out. I mean, you could spare that out to get that runner in, definitely to tie up the game here. And if you get a good one, you could get both those runners in, and even if you sacrifice that out, getting 2 runs in, getting that lead here would be huge, because probably down to about 3.5 minutes here, and that one's gonna go way up, and it's gonna be caught there. No runners are gonna come across home there, so that is the 2nd out. Still got those runners on 2nd and 3rd here. I'm looking for a little bit of a 2-out rally here as number 5 here. Micah's gonna come in to bat. Here goes the pitch from Faith. Ooh, and a swing and a miss there. Count's going to be 0-1 here. And there's the pitch. That one's going to be high there for a ball. Even the count at 1 here. You're going to notice one thing here about Roberta's pitching is, notice how much time she takes and how she bends down and really, really winds up there, gets her whole body into that pitch. It makes it a little bit deceiving. Can't really tell what she's going to throw when she does that, swings her arms like that. See that bend down way low, the big wind, and another swing and a miss. So the count's going to be 1-2 here. Pretty important here, that 1-2 pitch. You got 2 outs here. If you're the Illusion, you definitely need a base hit here. There's the pitch. That one's going to be a bit low there. Even the count up at 2 here. So, a little bit of a nail biter here, to be honest. Count's going to be even at 2. 2 outs, 4th inning. Forced lead by 1. And whoever wins this will face the Polk County Slammers here in the championship. So this is a big game here. And that one's going to go way up high. You're going to see a catcher try and get that one. But it goes foul, and an amazing barehanded catch there right in front of us. Scooped it up in both hands, throws it back over to the umpire. That's going to be an amazing catch there by the man in the tie-dye shorts here. He's pretty happy with himself, and so are we. So we're in about the final minute of the game here, according to the unofficial game clock. So let's see what happens here. 2 outs, counts even at 2. Big play here, big pitch. Got runners on 2nd and 3rd.
Oh.
And that is going to be the 3rd strike. So I believe that we're gonna retire to the 5th here, I believe. They might not call it. We got about 45 seconds here left on the unofficial game clock. I'm going to keep you on here as the umpires talk, see what they want to do. And it looks like they're going to call it game, everybody. So the Force are definitely a force to be reckoned with here, as they're gonna advance to take on the Polk County Slammers in your gold tournament final here. I'm Chad Schmidt, and I had my special guest here, both Cole Waterhouse and Eli Taylor, join me, and we're gonna sign off. We'll be right back with the championship game for the silver tournament. This is CNS Sports.
Internet service provided by Gibbon Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive.
All right, we are live here. Sorry, we're a little bit late here. A little bit of confusion here on what's happening on commentators here. This game is was supposed to be scheduled for the silver tournament championship game, but it's actually going to be the gold championship game. So going to be a little bit tough for the Force here, as they're going to play 2 in a row. They just finished up playing the Illusion, and they beat them 2-1, I believe, maybe 3-1. Can't quite remember here, but good game there by the Force. Faith Reborn, sorry, not looking as lethal as she has in the past. So we'll see what happens here. And as you can see, the count is 3-1 here. No one on base yet. Both of these teams known to hit some nice homers here with their batters, and that one's going to go right out to the shortstop here. So we're going to have our second out here. Again, apologize for being a little bit late to the stream here. So up for the Polk County Slammers, this should be number 5, Jay Noble. Yep, it is. Just making sure my batting order is correct here. So count's gonna be 3-0. Again, Faith Burn not exactly being the lethal force that she has been recently, and that one's gonna stay in play there, but it's gonna go foul here. So we're gonna get a 3-1 count there. Maybe give a. Or actually, it's 2-1 here. I'm getting confirmation here. A little mistake on the scoreboard here. Apologize for that. Now it'll for sure be 3-1 though, as on Sales Low hits the dirt here. And that one's going to be a nice hit right over the second baseman there. So Noble there. Going to pick up a single. Good for the Polk County Slammers here to just get on base here. So something I expect to see here is a little bit of a pitcher showdown. The Polk County Slammers have number 7 here, Rystrom, who was perfect through 3 innings in her last pool play game. So if Faith Burn doesn't get up back on her game here and start firing on all cylinders, we could see a little bit of a creep ahead from the Polk County Slammers, as they have that Rystrom there, who's such a lethal weapon and such a good pitcher, but that's gonna Faith Burn firing up there, taking maybe hearing me there, taking a little advice. So count's gonna go 0-2 here. Got 2 outs from the top of the first here. Let's see what they can do. There's the pitch and a swing and a miss. So that's gonna be the 3rd strike and the 3rd out here for the top of the first. I'm Chad Schmidt, and we'll be right back for the bottom of the first. All right, we're live here for the bottom of the first here. Faith Burn and her force here were able to close out the Polk County Slammers, but an amazing throw there from the shortstop to the first baseman. So that's going to be 1 to the ground and 1 out here early for the Polk County Slammers. Like I said, Rystrom here is a very, very lethal weapon. We'll see what she can do here. She's had some on-point games here, some near perfect games that have only gone 4 innings, and she's been perfect through 3 of them. So we'll see what she can do here as we continue on with this game early on. And that one's going to be a swing and a miss. So that'll be a 0-1 count, strike 1. You know, I've been talking to the crowd a little bit, and we attracted a lot of people to these softball tournaments. People that might not even know what softball is. So I'm not going to drop a name here, but we had a we had a person here who didn't even know that 3 strikes out was a real thing here. They thought that was just a made-up term, but yeah, we attracted a lot of people here. So count's gonna go 1-2 here. Sorry, I was chatting with my production team just a little bit. Throat's getting a little dry. Needing a drink here. Out of the 10 games here, I've been here for 9 of them with you guys. So yeah, it's a long day of softball. Great day of softball though. Besides that one rain delay we had earlier, it's been a great, beautiful Nebraska day here as the sun's starting to come down and shine over this field here. See that beautiful Nebraska sunset start to come into play here, and there's gonna be a swing and a miss for the 3rd strike here. 2nd out there is Rystrom throwing the strikeout. So, got no one on base, got 2 early outs here. That's exactly what you want to see if you're Rystrom. So doing really well for herself here. And a swing and a miss early there. So I will mention, I forgot to start my my unofficial game clock here, but these games are only 55 minutes. And then when that time runs out, they'll finish the inning they're in. So forgot to start my official game, my unofficial game clock here, but we'll just watch the umpire and see what happens here. Should go into about the 4th or 5th inning here. As Rystrom's going to throw a ball there. So count is going to be even at 1 here. So that one's going to be a swing and a miss there for a 1-2 count here. Got those 2 early outs here. Rystrom looking to go for her second strikeout of the inning here and close this one out here. Oh, that one's going to hit the dirt a little bit. Might have slipped out of her hand a little bit, maybe not. But either way, it's going to hit the dirt, even the count up at 2 here. You know, these two teams are going to be so evenly matched here. It's going to be absolutely insane. The Force right now are undefeated. And let me check my bracket here, but I believe the Polk County Slammers are here too. I'll be right back with that information at the top of the second. This is CNS Sports, and we'll be right back.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
All right, we are back, and there's a nice hit, but it's going to be an early out there for Polk County, for the Force there. Get an early out. And, yeah, I did double check, and both teams are 5-0 here. And my other commentator, J.R. Schaaf, just getting off work here, is showing up. And unfortunately, I think I'm going to retire for the night. I've done 9 out of the 10 games today, and I'm feeling pretty tired. Gotta go take a walk here myself. Maybe get a snow cone or something. So I'm gonna sign off for the night, and I'm gonna welcome my buddy J.R. Schaaf to the Gold Championship game between the Polk County Slammers and the Holdridge Force. So good night, everybody. My name has been Chad Schmidt. This is CNS Sports, and I'm gonna welcome on J.R. Schaaf. Here you are, bud.
Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm glad to be back. I'm inheriting a game in the second inning championship game, matter of fact, as that ball is in there for a called strike. Looks like there's 1 out, 2-2 count. I need my lineup cards. Great to be with you guys. You know, championship Sunday here as that ball's fell right back into the screen. Yeah, it's good to be back. Pitching for the Force is Isabel Byrne. And currently up to bat for the Polk County Slammers is, if I can get a number check here, number 20, Penny, who is the center fielder today for the Polk County Slammers in this championship game. That'll be grounded to the third baseman, but it'll get through her glove. Shortstop tries to pick it up, but misses it as well. So Penny will get in there with a single. And that will bring up E. Roberts. If I can find my book here. Okay. That ball is in there for a called strike. You know, guys, Sunday championship game. You know, that's about enough to be said there. Both teams, as Chad said earlier, are 5-0 in the tournament. One will go undefeated, one will fall. As that pitch is swung on. Throw down to second will be not in time. Close throw there by the catcher. If I can find my lineup sheet here. By the catcher, Trinity Burn, but just couldn't get there just so close. That will bring up, the, where's my lineup card at right there? That ball is popped up high and it'll be caught. Great catch by Reburn to retire the side. That would have been Rutherford, the second baseman there. Great catch by Trinity Reburn, and that will retire the side. I will be right back right after this.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Really? Huh? Can you make it come up? Yeah. And we are back here at the gold level championship game between the Polk County Slammers and the Force. Up to bat for the Force here is card number 8, Faith Reburn. 1-0 count here for the pitcher for the Slammers, Rystrom. So that'll be in there for a called strike. So the count will be even now here at 1. You know, if you're the Force here and even the Slammers as of right now, you're just trying to get some sort of offense going, as that will be in there for a swinging strike number 2. Yeah, I mean, we're in the second inning here and no offense so far for either team, so you're just kind of trying to get something brewing, no matter if it's a walk, hit by pitch, just anything really. I'll be swung on and fouled back right over the screen, and so the count will remain 1-2. Rystrom will step back on the pitcher's rubber, and here's the pitch. That'll be swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Throw to first will be in time for out number 1. That will bring up, I can find my cards. Number 5, Faith Harmon. Or, excuse me, number 9, Kaylee Klein. His account will be 1-0 here. The pitch from Rystrom. That will be down in the dirt for ball 2. Rystrom today, in the earlier game that I was here for, she actually had a perfect game going through 4 innings, I believe. Here's a pitch. That'll be swung on and missed there for strike 2. Or strike 1, excuse me. Count will be 2-1 in favor of Klein. Here's a pitch. In there for a called strike 2. Great pitch by Rystrom right on the outside corner there. So even the count at 2 here with only 1 out for the Force. The 2-2 pitch from Rystrom. That'll be just a bit low for ball 3, so that will have we will have a full count here with 1 out. Here's a pitch. I'll be swung on and fouled back, so the count will remain full. Rystrom here looking for the strikeout, and Klein obviously looking for either a walk or a base hit here. As that'll be swung on and grounded foul, so the count will still remain full. Good job here by Klein, to battle. Try to either get a walk or a base knock here. Walk or knock is commonly said. As Klein will step back in the box here. Here's a pitch. I'll be swung on and missed. Strike 3. Good pitch from Rystrom there right at the bottom of the zone. Got Klein to chase, and that will bring up the second baseman, Michaela Pate. With 2 outs here in the inning. Swung on, and that will be caught there by the left fielder for the Force, or Polk County Slammers, excuse me, as Pate was retired there. First pitch swinging, just kind of lifted it up right to the left fielder, which will be caught to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors. We will be back right after this. That is in there for. Am I using the right mic? My mic good? Huh? Check, check. Mic check 1, 2. It is working. Okay, sweet. Sorry, we have a bunch of different mics around here in the studio. That will be in there for strike 3 and out number 1. That will bring up number 10 for the Polk County Slammers, Bowden, which will bring us back to the top of the lineup for the Slammers. As she will lay down a bunt here. Throw to first will be in time for out number 2. So 2 quick outs there for the Force. And Isabel Reburn, the pitcher, look to build off that here. Will the Force, and up to bat for the Slammers is Sunday. She'll try to turn the tide here and get on base for the Slammers. That will be down low for ball 1. we are currently in the top of the 3rd inning. That one will be low for ball 2 there with 2 outs. Sunday just trying to get on base here, help her team any way she can, as that will be outside for ball 3. Here's a pitch by Burn. In there for a called strike. This count will be 3-1 here with 2 outs. That will be caught to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, and no errors there for the Slammers, and we'll be back for the bottom of the 3rd. And we are back here in the bottom of the 3rd inning for the gold level championship game here on this nice Sunday. And in the box for the Force is Kendall Miller, the right fielder. As that pitch there was a ball. That'll be swung on and fouled down the 3rd baseline to even count at 1. And, you know, going into the bottom of the 3rd here, we are still deadlocked with a score of 0-0. So both teams, you know, just trying to look for even a little bit of offense just to even get on base. Maybe create something that way, but even when we have seen people get on base, there hasn't really been anything doing, as that one is just outside for a ball, which will lead to a 2-1 count here. As Chad said, he has officially signed off for the night, so I will be commentating the remainder of this championship game. That'll be swung on and fouled down the 3rd baseline. Overall, I would say, as I look around here in my studio, I'd say it was a great weekend of softball. I mean, it truly was. It was a lot better than last year just because the Friday games did not get canceled, so I wasn't here till 2 in the morning on Saturday. As the count will be even at 2 here. But that pitch will be just outside for ball 3. So that will lead to a full count here for Kendall Miller. Good pitching so far by both sides. I mean, if you think about it, though, these have been so far, I would say, personally, the best 2 pitchers of the tournament here between Byrne and Rystrom, as that is in there for a called strike 3 right on the corner. Great pitch by Rystrom. And that will bring up the first baseman, excuse me, MK Simeon, who I believe hit a home run here last year in last year's Spirit of the Sandhills tournament. Here's a pitch. That'll be swing and a miss there for strike number 1. Rystrom will step back on the pitcher's rubber here. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Rystrom gets 2 quick strikes there on Simeon. And with only 1 out, looking for the strikeout here to get the second out of the inning. The 0-2 pitch from Rystrom. That will be just outside for ball number 1. So the count will be 1-2 here with only 1 out for the Force and MK Simeon. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Great pitch there by Rystrom. Kind of just, doing what she does, going to that bottom right corner of the zone, getting hitters to chase for strike number 3 and out number 2, which will bring up the 9th batter for the Force, Grace Borden. Excuse me. She is playing center field today for the Force in this game, as that will be in there. As a called strike, good pitch by Rystrom. As I said, just kind of going back to that lower right corner in the strike zone. Oh, 1 pitch. That will be just a bit low for ball 1. That will even the count at 1 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 3rd. Both teams, especially here in the Force in this half inning, just trying to look for even a base runner, as that will be fouled down the first base line and will not have enough time to get there, will the right fielder. So the count will remain 1-2 here with 2 outs for Grace Borden. In the inning and a third I've been here, this is, and I mean, obviously for Chad too, when he was here, this is shaping up to be a really defensive game for both teams. As here's the pitch by Rystrom. Just low for ball 2. That will even the count at 2 with 2 outs. So we'll have a 2-2 count here with 2 outs. Both teams have had their offensive spurts in this tournament, but both teams also, have had the defensive presence, which is, I feel like, why we're deadlocked here so far through 3 innings, is that'll be grounded foul back into the screen here to remain the count at 2-2. So Rystrom will step back on the pitcher's rubber here. So that'll be swung on and grounded to the shortstop, and she bobbles the ball through to first, will not be in time. So the Force will get a base runner here and go right back up to the top of the lineup with the pitcher, Isabella Byrne. Folks, this very well could be the little bit of momentum that the Force may need to score a run here. But great pitching by both sides nonetheless so far, as that'll be in there for a called strike. Good pitch by Rystrom, right in the lower right-hand corner of the plate for strike number 1. That'll be swung on and grounded to the shortstop, and who will bobble it again, sadly, and that will cause the runner to be there at first, Reburn to get to first, and that will bring up number 16 and the catcher, Trinity Reburn. So 2 errors that might prove to be costly for the Polk County Slammers shortstop, Noble. As Trinity Reburn is tying her shoe here momentarily. The pitch by Rystrom. That'll be swung on and grounded down the third base line. And she will not get there to third. So bases will be loaded here for the Force. And that will bring up the number 3 hitter, Faith Harmon, here with the bases loaded and 2 out. Catcher for the Force, Sunday, having a little conversation here with the umpire. I'm not sure what about, per se. But she is having a conversation. Now the umpires will converse with each other, as a Slammers coach will come out to the umpires just to, overhear the conversation. And she is called safe there officially at third base. So there will be bases loaded here for the Force with 2 out. Rystrom here just kind of looking to get out of this jam. So that'll be in there for a called strike number 1. And it looked on that play, on that missed throw to third, well, not necessarily missed throw, I should say, late throw to third. It looked like the Rystrom and Sunday both kind of just thought the other one was going to go towards that ball, and it ended up just not working out for him. So that's why the bases are currently loaded with an 0-2 count here on Faith Harmon. Pitch on the way. In there! Inning unscathed for Rystrom of the Polk County Slammers. It started 0-0. It will stay 0-0. We will be right back for the top of the 4th inning.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
I'll give you a little bit of grace. You don't want to set it yourself. If Chad used to leave, you can leave. Top of the first. Basic juice. Watch some stuff now.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Hello, everyone, and we are back in the gold bracket game of the Spirit of the Sandhills Softball Tournament Championship, as that was a called strike. And that will be just outside there for ball number 1 to even the count at 1. And he said he was signing off, ladies and gentlemen. But I would like to welcome back into the booth my co-commentator, Chad Schmidt. Chad, how's the snow cone, and how are you feeling now?
Snow cone's absolutely great. I was walking around the complex, and there's a great catch by the center fielder there, the Force, and I see we got tie ball game here. And I was walking around the complex, and I saw that tie ball game, and I just, I couldn't resist.
You can't resist.
Yeah, you can't resist. You got to come back.
Especially the championship game here.
I know, championship Sunday. Got that beautiful Nebraska sunset going down here. Tie ball game, top of the 4th. Couldn't ask for a better game, could you, JR?
No, not at all. This has been perfect so far. And this is, I know Dane Wardine prefers, the offensive showcases, but this is my type of game. A defensive-minded pitcher's game, especially for a championship here tonight.
Absolutely, and we have 2 amazing pitchers here. Faith Reburn, now I will tell you, while you were at work here, Faith Reburn was a little bit off of her game. She walked 3 or 4 people in her last game, but they still managed to pull out the win. They won 2-1 over the Illusion. And through the first here, I saw her being a little bit off her game as well. Has that changed much here? She picked up?
Yeah, I would say for sure. I mean, I haven't really not that I can recollect. There hasn't even been very many base runners besides that last half inning, as that was in there for a called strike 3 for out number 2 in the inning for the Polk County Slammers and the Force on the defensive side.
All right, and I assume Rystrom's still hot as ever here?
Yeah, yeah. There was a couple defensive errors there by her shortstop, what's that here? By her shortstop, Noble, but even with bases loaded, she was still able to get the strike 3 call right on the outside corner, lower outside corner, I should say, as she always does.
All right, good deal here.
There's a pitch by Reburn. In there for a called strike.
I love the way that Reburn
Number 1.
pitches. You ever notice how she just puts her whole body into it, leans down into it, really winds that arm around?
And I mean, as we were saying earlier, I think it was with you, as my other co-commentator. You know, you kind of Reburn's pitching motion from side to plate is fast.
Yeah,
and I think that, in a sense, is kind of throwing the Polk County Slammers off their game maybe a little bit.
Yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that because I mentioned that in the last game. It really makes it hard for them to deceive what exactly is going to happen there at the pitch.
And I mean, you know, you think about it, it is kind of really different compared to her sister, Trinity Reburn. Because Trinity Reburn will have kind of a slower motion, but she'll build speed up through on the way through. As that'll be grounded to the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time for out number 3. So that will retire the side for the Force. With no runs, no hits, no errors. We will be right back for the bottom of the 4th inning. This is CNS Sports.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
We are back here at the Gold Bracket Championship game here for the Spirit of the Sandhills 2021 softball tournament. Up to bat for the Force is, I believe it is, after we'll see the pitcher by Rystrom, that is number 8, Faith Reburn, and the first baseman, for the Polk County Slammers, Roberts, will take it herself there for out number 1 in the inning.
Man, a really, really great game going on here.
Yeah, for sure.
Such a pitcher's duel. I love to see it.
And that will bring up the number 5 hitter for the Force, Kaylee Klein.
Yeah, pitchers hold just a little bit of a special place here in JR's heart, as he's a huge New York Mets fan, and they have about the best player in baseball, best pitcher in the league for sure here.
Yeah, Jacob DeGrom.
Yeah.
I actually got a Jersey, as they call it, and I believe it'll be here by the end of next week.
Yeah. So pitchers hold a special place for us here in CNS. We love to see these pitchers duels, and 2 early outs here. You know, innings going through really quick. Got about 10, 11 minutes here left in this game. It's tied. We're in the bottom of the 4th. And there goes the pitch, and it's going to head straight to first base, and it looks like we're going to have our 3rd out here and retire the side again. So this is CNS Sports, and we'll be right back with the top of the 5th, everybody.
are back here for the top of the 5th inning in the Gold Bracket Championship game as that pitch is in there for a strike from Reburn.
Yeah, really well-placed strike there. She's seeming to find her game here. It took her about 2 games, but she's certainly warming up now, and we got a good pitcher's duel going on. And there's a nice hit, but it's going to sail far to the right here out of bounds, so it's going to be a foul. We'll bring our count to 0-1 here early on. Up to pitch for the Polk County Slammers is Emma Roberts, who has hit a home run in this tournament. I believe it was in her first, possibly second game. You know, hit it right out in the left center field there over the fence. So, and that one's going to be a little bit
in there for strike 3.
Ooh, never mind. I thought that was a little bit on
I
the
did too,
inside,
but the umpire liked the pitch location, and so did
Yeah.
Reburn for strike 3 and out number 1. Here's a pitch in there for a called strike. And up and out of bat for the Polk County Slammers is the second baseman, Rutherford. Here's a pitch in there for a called strike 2. So 2 quick strikes here from Reburn to Rutherford. And
Yeah.
Rutherford here just kind of, look to protect the plate. That'll be fouled off out of play. Not necessarily out of play, excuse me. Fouled off down the first base line.
really, really good just defensive all-around showcase here. We've seen a lot of those in this tournament.
Yeah.
A lot.
I mean, don't get us wrong, folks. We did see a couple lopsided offensive showcase games, but for the most part, they actually have a lot of these games have been really, really close.
Most of those offensive showcases actually have come here from the force. Through pool play, they outscored their opponents 31-3 here, averaging 10.33 runs a game here, and that's over double what we normally see here. But Polk County, really, really great defensively. Rystrom there, probably one of the best pitchers here, if not the best, and they just seem to be shutting down that offense here, not letting them get a chance, because if they you give them an inch, they're going to take a mile here, and we know that. And wow, that was quite the wind-up there from Reburn, and she's going to get it there in time for the second out here.
I think we have, Chad, I think, as far as this tournament, we've been spoiled, and I mean absolutely spoiled, with great pitching.
Yeah, absolutely we have. We got a lot of them.
I mean, I think I can name off 5 or 6 right now that just come to mind. I mean, it's been crazy how great the pitching's been for this tournament.
Yeah, and real quick, I'm going to jump over and take a look at our silver championship bracket game between the Bells and the Strikers, I believe it is. I could be wrong there, but I'm going to jump over and check real quick, see how that game's going. I'll be right back and have that information for you.
So that will be a even count at 1 here in the top of the 5th inning, pitched by Reburn. Swing and a miss for strike 2. So Reburn now has a 1-2 count in her favor here with 2 out. Here's the pitch. That'll be popped up to the, almost, it was in kind of awkward spacing in between the second baseman and center fielder. So that will drop for a base hit for the Force. And more specifically, if I can get a number here, 13 for Jones. And that will bring up the right fielder Hines here with 2 out. That'll be swung on and grounded down the first base line, right to the first baseman, and that will retire the side. So we will go to the bottom of the 5th inning with a score of 0-0 here in the championship game. We will be right back right after this.
Internet service provided.
And we are back here in the bottom of the 5th inning as that pitch is low for ball 1. So not very often do you see a game go into the bottom of the 5th with no runs across. This has been truly a pitcher's duel, a defensive showcase here, as that'll be swung on and missed for strike number 1.
All right, I'm going to hop back on here. Sorry, trying to get that information here for you guys and taking a bite out of one of these good sandwiches here that we're getting from the umpire's hospitality room. As they have a cornucopia of food here.
Yeah. And especially now that games are coming to a close, there is a surplus of food.
Yeah, and I was trying to get the information on that Silver Championship game, which actually has not started yet for you guys. So that one will be between the North Platte Bells and the St. Paul Wildcats here. But we got a great one going on here. Counts 2-1. I was going to go right out to third. Long throw, but it looks like they made it in time. Wow.
Great throw there by the Polk County Slammers' third baseman, Jones.
She looks a little hurt, JR. She's really slow to get up here. She's hunched over.
Yeah, that looked like it kind of caught her. She kind of rose up to the top, and it kind of looked like she caught it with like almost her palms in a sense.
Yeah, that
on that hot shot.
We'll see if she stays in here, if she can battle through that. She looks a little bit hurt, but we'll see what happens here.
Here's a pitch. That'll be swung on and grounded right back to the pitcher, Rystrom. Throw to first. That'll be the second out of the inning. 2 quick outs here so far for the Polk County Slammers.
Wow, absolutely insane game going on here. Time's got to be winding down.
Chad, maybe I misspoke a little bit. I was talking about how I was thankful that these nights haven't gone into, the 2 a.m. like we did last year, but maybe I misspoke.
Well,
this is looking like a deadlocked game here so far.
Earlier, were you here with me on the Spirit game?
I was, till they went into extras, and then I had to.
Yeah, we ended up going into 2 extras, and a really
Whoa!
nice snag.
Great catch there by the shortstop for the Polk County Slammers. Noble.
Noble.
Wow.
I guess we'll be right back. I mean, we got to go to the bottom of the 5th, don't we?
Yeah.
All right, going to be live here. Sorry, a little late. A good bunt there from number 10, but she is not going to make it in time. So that's going to be the first out here. Another quick out here on this one. Sorry, JR and I trying to replenish ourselves a little bit, get some food in here, as we might be here all night. Got to replenish ourselves,
Yeah,
the way this game's going. This is definitely a championship game. When you think like good championship games, this is exactly what you think, isn't it?
That'll be popped up right to the catcher for out number 2.
Wow.
As we were we were off air for the last half inning here, in between innings. We were talking with our production team, and our unofficial game clock, I believe, is close to going off. But like we said, at this point, it's kind of irrelevant, especially with a 0-0 game so far.
Yeah, absolutely.
So the count will be 0-1 here with 2 outs. The pitch from Reburn. That'll be popped up sky high over in foul ground, and the first baseman will make the catch. And just like that, we will retire the side and go to the bottom of the 6th inning. This is CNS Sports, and we will be right back.
internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
We are back here for the bottom of the 6th inning, and after talking with our production crew, our unofficial game clock has officially expired. So this very well, I believe, should be, if the Force were to score a run here, that would walk it off and win them the 2021 Spirit of the Sandhills Gold Bracket Championship.
Sorry, Shape had my snow cone here get spilled by a former coworker here. Former coworker here. Yeah, he's gone. He's out of here.
Well,
you know who you are.
yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna drop any names, but
we will not name names here. That pitch will be high for ball number 2.
no, just kidding. We're not firing anyone here over a spilled snow cone here. Ruined scorebook, but
Not at the Spirit of the Sandhills tournament.
no.
State tournament. That I mean, it could be up for debate, but
Gotta have good spirits here at the Spirit of the Sandhills. Wow, and that one's going right to right field. Couldn't quite get it. So we're gonna have someone on first here.
for the top of the lineup and Isabel Roburn. So that will bring up the catcher Trinity Roburn here with no outs and a runner on first. Chad, if you were the Spirit here, would you just try to bunt?
Having another spill here. I'm so sorry, JR. Not my fault. Again, same coworker here with another spill. I don't know what's wrong with him tonight. I just sent him out of the crow's nest, but you know, they are looking to bunt.
Pretty smart though decision. I would say. I would personally. I would
definitely
do the same
believe
thing.
so.
I would do the same.
You've got
thing.
some really, really good catches there. We saw that amazing diving save by the shortstop there.
Yeah.
So I believe the game clock did go off.
Yes, it did. That'll be swung on and grounded to the shortstop. Roburn will get to second. Throw to first will be in time though for out number 1. So the unconventional way of doing it, but she did advance a runner, which is what matters.
Yeah, absolutely. And to get that out is huge here. We've seen that a runner on second really doesn't mean anything here when you got
Yeah.
pitchers like this that are just going to strike them out, you know?
Yeah, and if you're the Slammers here, I would honestly say best case scenario is one of two situations, either a strikeout or a shallow pop-up or infield pop-up.
Yeah, maybe one of those bloopers that we've seen are so efficient over here. Wow, a nice fake out for the throwdown. Didn't actually throw it, but reality checked that runner on second there.
Smart move there by Roburn at second too. I mean, nobody was holding her on second, so she kind of was just trying to fake out the catcher behind the plate there.
Yeah, you know, maybe if you're the Polk County Slammers, you want to have your second baseman slide back on over for a minute. Especially as we're going to have a runner there.
That bunt will be popped
Not
up,
going
throw
to
to
get caught,
first.
fumbled.
Be not in time. And the throw home, not in time. The Polk County Slammers will walk it off. They will walk it off and win the 2021 Spirit of the Sandhills Softball Championship here on that air throw to first, excuse me.
What a heart-wrenching loss there for the Polk County Slammers. This has been the 2021 Spirit of the Sandhills Tournament, everyone. I am Chad Schmidt, and this is J.R. Chafin. We have loved every minute of commentating here for you guys, and we're gonna end it here. Whereas this is the end of the Gold Bracket Tournament, and the Force here are your champions, undefeated 6-0 throughout the tournament. So I think we're gonna go ahead and sign off here.
Yep.
Anything else to say, JR?
Yeah, you know, just to reiterate, crazy ending there for the Force. They will win it 1-0. If you have nothing more to say, my name is J.R. Schaaf. That's Chad Schmidt. For our production crew in the booth, we are CNS Sports. We will see you next time.
Good night, everybody.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Vibes this summer. With services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family.
Okay, but what
Vacation,
if I
get
made,
back
like,
to
what
doing
does
the
that
things
happen? I don't
vibes
know.
for the summer. And
Like,
watch for
okay,
our exciting
you know what?
summer giveaway packages on social media.
Well, it's not
Free
live, so
installation
don't-
and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert video.
All right, everybody. After a ruined scorebook, a spilled snow cone, spilled donuts, a complete teardown, a reset up, and about 15 minutes later, we are a whole bunch of scrambling. Like, so much. I ran across this field 3 times. We're here, and we just finished the game that went in extra innings. It's been a crazy game here. Now we're gonna do the championship game for the silver bracket. We just finished up the game for the gold bracket here, where the Holdridge Force were your winners here with a tragic mistake there by the Polk County Slammers, who pulled up a nice second there. Now we're gonna see a good game between the Bells and the St. Paul Wildcats here. Let me pull up the stats on the Wildcats, but I've seen all the games from the Bells here, so they're gonna meet up here, and the batters are gonna come out and get ready. Well, let's see what happens here. Let me pull up my tournament app and see what things are looking like. So, hang on here. Let me find St. Paul here. There they are. St. Paul's 1-3. Same record here as the Bells. The Bells just picked up their first win here in their first playoff game to advance to the championship here, and I would like to welcome my co-commentator here, Evan Saborin. Say hi, Evan.
Hello.
How you doing here, bud?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you?
Pretty good. Well, you ready for a good championship game here?
Yes, I am. You know, I don't know who will win this because I haven't really watched my softball this weekend, but
No, you're all right. You're all right. But yeah, making his first appearance here. But we figured we'd pull him on. He's gonna be a sophomore. He's gonna start varsity, right?
no.
All right, we're gonna use a little comedy to get ourselves through this game here. Count's gonna be that's gonna be a good strikeout there for the Bells right off the bat. That is gonna be that's gonna be 21, which I believe is Sierra. No, sorry, that's Chloe. 31 is Sierra. Sorry, but Chloe, who she was pitching earlier. Yeah, Chloe was pitching earlier, and up to bat here now is going to be 22 Carly Vies. You know, also being a part of the BBSN.
Ooh, a bunt.
A nice bunt there, but doesn't look like it's gonna. Or maybe it was in time. Yes, it was. It was in time. Good run there by Carly Vies. And I was just gonna say,
Beautiful bunt.
Beautiful bunt. Perfect place, mate.
Yes. No one was there.
Yeah.
No one saw it. Beautiful.
Being a commentator here for BBSN as well, we've heard that name Carly Vies a lot. She's a star athlete all around here, volleyball, and I believe basketball too here. So let's see what she can do here in some softball. So up to bat now we have Charlie Wagner here, who is going to be your first baseman here. So she's got that runner on first and one out here. And
another bunt.
But that one didn't roll. That one looked like it was
right
going to roll
back to the
foul.
catcher.
Yeah. You know, if I was a catcher there, I think I would have been a little bit more patient. It looked like it was right on the line. It looked like it would have rolled foul, but she picked it up anyways and got the out there. But you're going to have the runner here advance to second. So
yeah, you got to understand runner placement sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely. Count's going to be well 0-0 right now, but I meant we should have 2 outs here, and that one's going to be a nice one out past the second baseman. Gonna have a Wildcat come home here.
And safe.
And she's absolutely safe. Have a runner advance to second here as well.
Beautiful play.
Yeah, that was right past the second baseman, right into the outfield, right in between the center fielder and the right fielder there, right where you want that ball.
Easy place. No one was there. Just beautiful.
Yeah, right off the ground. Maybe you're gonna watch that spot a little bit more if you're the second baseman. She's crawled right over. There's a big gap there, as you see, between second base and the second baseman. So, not really what you want to see. That's a gap that you're going to probably see a lot of these righties hit right towards it. That was going to be a swing and a miss there. Good pitch there by Chloe. Got the batter chasing there.
Not taking any time with the pitches. Those are going in fast.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. She's got a lot of power.
So you can actually like see.
Can we zoom?
Just a little bit low there.
Can we zoom?
Too bad.
So count's gonna be 1-1 here. Seems like we have 1 out. I thought we did have 2, and so that's gonna be the third out. We're gonna retire sides here, and we'll be right back with the bottom of the first.
How you feeling, bud? Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Yeah, it is fun.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
All right, everybody, we're going to be live here for the bottom of the first inning here. The Wildcats did get a good run across there towards the end of their run there in the top of the first. So going to get on the board here, and that's very important, as we've seen throughout the whole tournament. The early lead at the end of the first inning usually holds true to be the winner in these games. Not always, but it definitely helps with a big confidence booster there. So that's double zeros there, Ray.
Missed bunt.
Yeah.
Too bad. You know, that bunt could have been pretty crucial if they would have hit it to a position where they weren't and get that batter on.
Yeah, absolutely. With the count at 1-1, you know, you still got a little wiggle room on both sides, and that one's gonna be way high.
You can tell she's really going for that bunt, though.
Yeah, she really looks ready to commit to that bunt, which, you know, I'm not exactly sure I'd be ready to commit to a bunt just yet. You know, a nice slap hit or a blooper would be what I'd be going for, but the bunt does get beautifully placed there, and she's gonna get there in time. She's safe there.
Honestly, if I was out there, I probably would have called it an out. That was really close.
It was really close here, but she seemed to make it in time. Probably just by half a step there, but could have gone either way.
I feel like it's such a different view from the field, though, as an umpire, you know?
Yeah, we gotta trust our umpires. We got a lot of them, and they're all great up here. You know, we've been up in the hospitality room with these umpires all weekend, and they've been absolutely phenomenal. There's another good bunt, and that one is going to be out. That one's not going to quite make it there for the Bells.
She gets walked back to base as well.
Yeah. So you're going to have a runner advance. Ray's going to advance, and number 7, Alexis, is going to be out at first. So up next should be number 8, Ellie here, who's going to play the first baseman here today for the Bells. You know, these are two teams with only one win today. Both of these teams only have one win throughout the whole tournament. Both teams here are 1-3. So should be a pretty evenly placed game. His schedules are pretty even, and she is safe. That
was a close call.
It's a little bit surprising to me, honestly.
I thought they had her.
It definitely looked like the third baseman had the ball before she slid in, but you know, we're not going to argue. But the St. Paul coach definitely is, which
if I was her, I probably would as well.
I probably would too. That you know, we don't like to argue with our umpires here, but that third baseman definitely had the ball before they decided to slide in.
She might have just got underneath it though.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna see what the umpires decide here. Looks like they're gonna keep her safe.
Yeah.
If I'm St. Paul, I'm not very happy about that because it looked out by a mile here.
Yeah.
And normally we won't argue, but when the coaches get to thinking it too, we know we're not crazy. So count is 1-0 right now. Yeah, counts 2-0 actually now. Gonna go up to 2-0 here. That one was a ball as well. Got one out here. Bell's got that runner on third. That controversial call, and that's gonna be a big swing and a miss there from Ellie. So count's gonna be 2-1.
Honestly, it could be a good thing that she got called safe for a big confidence boost for the Bells.
Yeah, absolutely. But for the wow, that was gonna sail away foul here.
Yeah.
So count's gonna be 2-2 here. You know, but if you're the St. Paul Wildcats, that might dishearten you a little bit to just see that happen. It sucks to see plays go down that might lead to scores that aren't your fault. You know.
For two evenly matched teams, it's all about morale. I feel like.
Yeah, it's gonna be all about morale and who's got that fight in them to keep going with the endurance there. And when the game gets out of your hands, when you can't control what's happening, is when hearts start to get broken.
Yes.
Ooh. Ellie gets walked there. Did you see her do that Michael Jackson lean back?
Yes, sir.
Really try and get out of the way of that one. Just couldn't get it in time. Grazed her shoulder. So you're going to have runners in the corners now. You're going to have the pitcher
placement
here. Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have the pitcher here, number 21, Chloe, up to bat. And she's been able to hit some good ones out into the gaps here. A couple bloopers, you know, really find those spots where there's no one. That one's going to be way low, hit the dirt, going for a steal there at second. Pitcher looked to the wrong spot. She looked to third base, should have looked to second there, but
well, if she would have looked at second and should have thrown it,
that's
third
true.
base would have ran home, so that was the right move to pull right there.
Yeah, I guess runner superiority. Oh, and she's going to nick that one, so that one's going to even the count at 1 here. Bell's still only got 1 out, got 2 runners here in scoring position.
You know, it'd be pretty crazy to see here. Have you ever heard the story about the MLB player that stole first base?
I don't think I have here. Ooh. Oh, that one's looks like that one's gonna go foul there. It was a nice line drive.
What I was about to say is that if she would have stole first base and just kept on stealing first and second, that would have been crazy to see.
Yeah, it absolutely would have. And we've definitely seen some crazy things happen. We saw a game that was 0-0 through 5 innings end up 17-15 after 2 extra innings. So that was a long one. That was pretty crazy. That game had an hour-long rain delay in it. Ended up being about a 2.5-hour game.
Would have been long.
That was a long one, and that's a nice hit there.
Good placement. But
Yeah,
there's
really
the
good
out,
placement.
But RBI, all that matters. Runs better than.
You know, sometimes it's better to sacrifice that out to get that RBI, especially when it ties the game here.
Exactly. Because they have runner at third now, and if she can get a big hit,
absolutely,
they take the lead. First inning lead could lead to big things.
Yeah, normally the person who has the lead at the end of the first inning is the winner. And again, not always the case, but it does certainly seem to help. And you see with a left-handed hitter here, that one's going to be a little bit high, but you see with the left-handed hitter here, the center fielder creeping slightly over to the right here, but there's still a chance that that ball could go right into left field here. You know, you never know. Just it depends on how that ball hits the bat here. You know, rubber meets the road, and gonna have a fumble here on the catcher.
But good recovery. She ran right after that.
Yeah, she did. You know, Ellie started to make a move. Thought about coming and stealing home, but just good recovery there by the catcher.
You can see by the batter's position that she is aiming for left field, though.
Absolutely. As she should be here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the biggest gap because the left fielder is way over by that baseline. She's moving back a little bit now, but she's way over by that baseline. And the center fielder is still creeping right. There's probably about a 100-foot gap there between them.
Exactly. If she can hit it right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect.
Right up against the fence. That's going to be probably going to be a standing triple there, but she gets walked, so it doesn't really matter. So we're going to have runners in the corner yet again, and this is going to be number 14, Audrey, the one of the backup pitchers here. But today she's playing shortstop.
Taking a while to line up the pitch.
There's the pitch. Looks like it's going to sail just a little bit low as it comes towards the plate there. So
She took a while to get ready for that pitch, though.
yeah. So count should be 1-0 here. Scoreboard isn't quite updated yet, but we do have 2 outs here. So. Ooh, and it looks like the count should be 2-0 now as that one sails way wide. Good snag by the pitcher there. If that one would have flown by the pitcher, we probably would have seen a steal for home.
Yep.
Got to be careful on your throws to your pitcher there. And that's going to be ball number 3 going 3-0. We might see a pitching change here pretty early as Brooke Peets is not doing the best we've seen her do. Not doing terrible yet. The game's not running away from her, but a couple of these, yeah, she's going to walk her second one in a row here, and I'm going to
Take an eye on that, coach. Oh, yep.
Yeah, we're going to see a meeting here, and as I expected we would. After 2 walks in a row, you got bases loaded here. We might see a change out in pitcher here, but we'll stick right with you here and talk it out. You know, Evan, if you were the coach here, what are you doing? Are you giving her a little pep talk and keep her in, or are you just going to change her out and see if you can help yourself?
You know, just because I don't want her feeling bad, because if she's like batting up again, you might want to keep her in, try and get her morale up, because you know, like I said, morale is all big in these games that are closely matched.
Yeah, it is, and especially in a championship game. You know, you don't want to be pulled in your first inning of the championship game. That's not a good way to start. Looks like they are going to keep her in here.
Because if you take that pitcher out, that could bring the whole team.
Wait. Let me see. Yep. Sorry, it is still Brooke Peets. I thought I saw a number change, but nope. Going to keep her in here. Bases are loaded here. 2 outs. Potential for a big play here.
Potential.
As I believe that is number 31, Sierra here. Yes, it is. So, going to throw another ball. That's going to be her 9th ball in a row.
And high.
And we're going to see a steal for home here. And it's going to get the outs here. So we're going to retire sides. I think that was the right call made there. A little collision at home plate, but we'll be right back and see for the top of the second here.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
All right, we're back and made a little commentating change. I got J.R. Schaaf with me, and that first pitch there from Chloe is going to be a ball. You've been watching this game pretty closely here in the background. Evan's going to step out and eat a Snickers bar because you're not you when you're hungry. Eat a Snickers. So maybe we can get that sponsorship here.
I'm gonna look to my production team. Would we be able to get a Snickers sponsorship here, production team?
I think Eli's going to go ahead and get on the phone with that. Ooh, and a nice hit there.
Great catch.
Beautiful running
Great
catch by that second baseman. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
That's what you want to see here early out. That was a beautiful running catch there. You know, those are a lot harder to make than they look. They just make that look so easy, don't they, JR?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and it is like you said, Chad, it is a lot harder than you guys truly think it is. I mean, it's one thing to, get under that ball, but you see a lot of the times, too, when people tend to overrun those running catches like that.
or get scared and, underrun it and then just not quite get their glove under. But that was absolutely beautiful. That could have been dangerous if that ball would have dropped there. So,
and I've always been told by the, I guess he is Broken Bow Legion team's starting pitcher, and I guess now he is a collegiate pitcher, Blake Denson. He's going to Peru State College. Your best bet as an outfielder, your first step should always be backwards, never forwards. That way, because like he told me, he's like, it's a lot easier to run backwards than it is to backtrack. Or it's a lot easier, excuse me, I misspoke there. It's a lot easier to run forwards than it is to go backwards.
Absolutely it is. So we're going to see the count go up to 2-1 here. No one on bases after that beautiful catch. Another swing and a miss.
Good pitch there.
That pitch had some fire on it, didn't it? There.
Yeah. Good pitch there by Chloe.
Actually, that was the strikeout there.
She's kind of a little off speed there too.
Yeah.
It works.
So now up for the St. Paul Wildcats is going to be number 23, Audra Dugan, I believe.
Yep.
Who is playing left field today. And there's a second pitch, and that one looks like it's going to sail a little low for the second ball of the game.
I think I called that a strike. Home plate umpire did.
Had me fooled. We've had a controversial call already in this game, but that one was probably the right call, and so was that
strike
one.
Two. So 1-2 count here with 2 outs for the North Platte Bells in the Silver Bracket Championship game. Swung on a miss, strike 3.
So we're going to retire sides here, and we'll be right back as the Bells come up to bat in the bottom of the second inning. right, so you know how you and you're hungry, you got to eat a Snickers here, and Evan looked like he went and ate a Snickers there, took a little break. How you feeling now, Evan?
I'm feeling pretty good. How about you?
I'm feeling great.
I got another Snickers if you want.
You know what? I'll take it. Hear those Snickers being passed around. We love our Snickers up here, kind of keeping us awake here. Got enough sugar and some protein in there with the peanuts. So feeling good. It's got the 2 basic components to a healthy breakfast there.
You know those players are in the huddle right there. Maybe they were passing around Snickers as well.
Yeah, maybe so. Keeping this game alive here, and that one had a little heat on it, but it just
stayed in. That was out of the park.
Yeah, if that one would have stayed in and straightened out, that one could have been a possible home run there. That was a really good one by Sierra there.
We might want to watch her as a batter from now on, because if she's pulling that heat and keeping it in.
Absolutely. She's going to try and, oh, that one looked really good there. That is going to be a strike.
As you can see, the outfielders are backing up a little bit, though, as well. So they saw what.
Yeah, they must have felt that heat, decided they needed to back up, huh?
Yeah. Watch, she drops one right in front of the outfielders.
Yeah, that one looks like it's going to be a little bit wide, so it's going to give us a 1-2 count. Let's see what that little 1-2 pitch can do here. But yeah, if she connects with one of those and it straightens out, I believe that ball is going to be out of here. So, you haven't been here most of the weekend, and that's going to be another ball, but we had a player from the Seward Illusion here who lost out in the semifinal. She not only hit a home run, but it went all the way out and smacked that far fence.
That would be impressive to watch.
It was insane, and that looks like it's going to be another ball. So we're going to have a full count here. No one on base, so no one to run here, but a full count. You have 0 outs here, full count.
And
that one is ooh. And the
right down the left side.
Yeah.
Too bad.
That was a really good catch there by the third baseman to get that out there. She finally made connection. You heard that crack in the bat there, but just didn't get it out far enough. Popped it up just a little bit too high. A little too much lift on it, but regardless, a good hit there. Great, just absolutely great play. It was going to go foul, but... And there's another really good pitch. That one kind of changed up and dropped right near home plate. Fooled the batter there.
Yeah. You know, if she can pitch more like that, deadly.
Absolutely.
Have control over it.
Ooh, and that one's gonna be a ball there as it hits the dirt and rolls all the way up to the backstop and over the left a little bit. If you're the catcher, definitely gotta get a hold of those. If that would have happened while we had some runners here, that could have been deadly. We would have had a runner on third there. Ooh, and that one is absolutely smacked.
Hit
the fence. That's gonna be a double for sure, possibly a triple here. Looks like it's gonna stay at a double, but that was a really solid hit.
That was a really solid hit. She almost tripped over the bag there at.
So I'm gonna check my unofficial game clock real quick. Looks like we got about 27 minutes left, so about halfway through this game. Not quite yet. Actually, yeah, a little bit over halfway. So
I can see this game turning out to be a good one.
Yeah, me too. I mean, it's still tied here. I believe we're in the bottom of the second, I believe.
Looks like official timeout. Trying to figure something out.
Looks like we're gonna have a courtesy runner come in here. Okay, we hear that it's not a courtesy runner. It's actually a full substitution there. So you can do a courtesy runner in pool play, but if you here in the championship, it's got to be an actual substitution here. So making the sub there during that official timeout there, and that one's going to be a ball there. Just went a little bit too high.
Lots of reasons to be subbed out, but maybe she might have hurt herself or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that was a powerful hit, you know. Can do a lot to the upper body if you hit that wrong. Looks like we're going to have a runner steal third there. Smart choice.
Smart choice, yeah.
You know, we've seen in this games, what's going to win you is aggressive offense. You got to steal those bases, and you got to steal them a lot, and you got to do it fast.
Well, that's almost in any game, though. If you're a passive offense, you're not going to do anything.
Yeah. The Holdridge Force here, who ended up winning the gold bracket championship, ended up they had a pretty passive offense at times. They were outscoring their opponents 31 to 3 throughout the pool play 3 games. So they were just hitting homer after homer. Had a passive offense, but it didn't really matter because they're running them home. Had those absolute bombs to outfield again and again.
Exactly. If you can keep on hitting, then it's fine.
Yeah, but in these defensive pitcher showdowns here. All right. So gonna have a little throw down there, and it's gonna be a ball. Got 2 runners in scoring position here. You got them on second and third here. And I think after this inning here, I'm gonna let my good friend J.R. Schaaf sub in so he can do a little bit of his championship game. He's back behind you. You saw him step in here earlier for Evan, and he loves commentating almost just as much as I do, but probably just as much. And he loves the sport here, so we're gonna let him step in. He's here. Might as well let him commentate this good championship game here. And that one is gonna go foul there.
Good hit though. Good hit.
Yeah, absolutely. Almost went off a picnic bench there. Almost took out that Dairy Queen cup down there. Would have been some unhappy campers. I mean, I had my snow cone spilled, so I know how it feels.
No, I'm all about generosity, like you saw with my Snickers earlier.
Yeah, thank you for that. I'm gonna eat that on my break here. JR, are you okay with coming in after this inning? Yeah, getting confirmation that he is here. So this is, and that one's gonna be a little bit low. So it looks like we're gonna have a 3-1 count here. Not much room for error. We did see a couple walks earlier in the game. She had 2 in a row, and a little pep talk from the team. And the coach seemed to straighten things out. But you know, if we see any more walks here in a tight game like this, you might have to make that pitching change.
Ooh, and another walk.
So, oh,
that was a strike?
He counted that as strike. A little bit confused there as to why, so we're going to have a full count.
That looked extremely high, but I trust our umpires.
I trust our umpires, and that one was a walk, so she is going to walk him.
You know, sometimes you do see these courtesy calls. Maybe he called it a bad ball earlier, so he's trying to get...
Maybe so. But bases are loaded.
And we have a new pitch. We have a pitcher change.
We do have a pitcher change. Bases. Wait, did they call her out?
What? No, she's.
Oh, the person. No, sorry, she's sitting down. I missed her there. Sorry, yeah, bases are still loaded here. I missed her there. The coach was standing in front. I just couldn't quite see her. Confused as to where she went here. Because as you know, if you walk out to the dugout while you're on base, that is an out. It's an automatic out. You can't come back. We had that happen. A girl got walked, and she thought she was out. Walked right to the dugout, and you know that's heart-wrenching. It was the 3rd out of the inning, but that happened.
Destroy someone right there.
Yeah, that's pretty disheartening. But glad that didn't happen here. Just can't see here. Okay. Getting reports. Unofficial game clock says about 22 minutes here. So we have some warm-up pitches from number 4 here. So we're going from 3 to 4 here. 4 is going to be Charlie Wegner here. So looks like we are going to be getting back into it here. As that is number 7 there, Alexis. And that's going to be. It looks like she's going for the slap hit there. That's going to be a strike. That slap hit, you know, if you can get that on point, that can be really effective here.
It really can.
Ooh, and there it is. You're gonna see.
But the out at home.
An out at home. Bases are gonna stay loaded, but the good runner superiority there by the catcher just to pick that one up and tag up her base. So forced out at home there. It's gonna be a 2nd out of the game here.
Crucial moments like that win the game.
So here's the only thing I don't like about the Bells going for those slap hits and those bunts right in front is, with a forced out at home, all the catcher has to do is pick up the ball before the runner can get there. So some of those really, really short slap hits and bunts aren't always the best choice.
Not right now. Not right now.
You know, you kind of got to go for those bloopers in the outfield, or even just those you want those big long hits up against the fence. You know, get as many runners home as possible because you got 2 outs anyways, and you can't risk that forced out at home.
Because with the bunt, the possibility is there for double play easily.
Easily, and you don't even need the double play here. All you just need to do is tag up home because the bases are loaded and it's a forced out. So
Exactly.
not sure I'd be going with that slap hit anymore. We'll see what she's trying to do here, and that one's going to be a ball. Unfortunate mistake. Got caught wandering off there. So threw it to first base and tagged up. So that's going to be it here for the bottom of the second. We'll be right back for the top of the third. But when you come back here, it'll be J.R. Schaaf and Evan Saborin. This is Chad Schmidt with CNS Sports signing off.
Internet service provided by Given Gadgets and Vero Wireless.
And we are back here for the silver bracket championship game between the St. Paul Wildcats and the the Bells from North Platte. So far this game is deadlocked at 1 apiece, as that will be down low for a ball, which will even the count here. And my name is J.R. Schaaf, and I am accompanied by Evan Saborin. Evan, this game's looked pretty good so far, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. It's been really good playing. Both teams making good decisions. Could go into extra innings.
Yeah, I mean, it is looking very likely that we could have yet another walk-off tonight, too. That'll be swung on and missed for strike number 3 and out number 1 in the inning. That will bring up for St. Paul number 28, Maddie Harahill. Pitch by Chloe. Swung on, and it'll be popped to the left field, and it will drop for a base hit. What?
That was good placement.
Yeah,
right
it
there.
was. Just kind of dropped it right in there between the first baseman and second baseman and the right fielder. That will bring up the shortstop for St. Paul, Carly Veith.
I like that last name.
Yeah, Veith. Carly will be batting for the left-handed side. And she's looking to bunt, and she will score that, pop that one up sky high. Ooh.
A lot of bunts this game.
Yeah,
lots
for
of
sure.
bunts.
That almost was caught, and it kind of ended up getting pinned between the catcher, the catcher Maya and the fence, but that will be a called strike, so the count will be 0-1 here with 1 out. And that bunt will be
right on the line.
Ooh.
That's beautiful
and it will,
bunt.
yeah, right, like Evan said, right on the line, and that will be fair. So St. Paul will have runners on first and second here with 1 out. Oh, actually, sorry, I will correct myself. They're actually grounded, or not grounded up, but she did get thrown out. So there will be a runner on second base with 2 outs for the number 3 hitter, Charlie Wegner, who is playing first base today for St. Paul. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike 1. Good pitch there by Chloe. Just, kind of right in the middle on the outside of the plate.
Beautiful pitch, though.
Yeah. Great swing and miss stuff so far from Chloe. That'll be grounded to the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and that will retire the side. So 1 hit, no runs, and no errors here for the inning, and that will take us to the, I believe, the bottom of the 3rd inning. We will be right back right after this.
Soak up the good vibes this summer with services from Great Plains Communications. From now until July 16th, sign up for any new service and receive free installation. Upload concert videos, catch up with friends and family, book your next vacation, and get back to doing the things that bring you good vibes for the summer. And watch for our exciting summer giveaway packages on social media. Free installation and summer package giveaways. Just another way Great Plains Communications is sending you good vibes.
And we are back here for the bottom of the 3rd inning, as that ball will be scores down the 3rd base line, but foul for the Bells batter, number 8, Ellie. She's playing first today for the Bells. Pitch on the way. That'll be swung on and popped up right to the first baseman for out number 1.
First baseman has can catch anything that comes her way.
Yeah, no kidding. Holy cow. That will bring up the pitcher, number 21, Chloe, with 1 out here, as the game is still tied at 1 apiece. The pitch on the way. That'll be swung on and grounded right back to the pitcher. Throw to first for out number 2. And just like that, St. Paul has 2 quick outs here. And up to the plate for the Bells will be number 23, the left fielder, Aspen.
Those left-handed batters can cause a lot of damage if you're not careful.
Yeah, that's for sure. Especially when they can kind of, when the pitches are in on the hands, they kind of have a tendency to pull those pitches down the first base line, as that will be outside there for ball number 1. If you're the Bells here, you're just trying to at least get somebody on. Maybe that way you can have something brewing in these next couple batters, but just main goal here is just to get on base. Ooh. That pitch was way inside.
And on the throwback, it hit her on the helmet, it looked like.
Jeez. Because that will be a 2-0 count here with 2 outs for Aspen.
Guess the catcher really wanted her to get hit.
The pitch on the way from Pete. Swing and a miss there for strike number 2. Actually, I'm sorry. I wasn't not aware. There has been a pitching since the pitcher is actually Charlie Wegner. Pitch on the way. That will be low for ball number 3. So it will be a 3-1 count here in Aspen's favor with 2 outs. The pitch from Wegner. Oh. Woo! That pitch was close, but that will be outside for ball 4. So Aspen will be awarded first, and that will bring up the shortstop, Audrey.
Now let's see if they can do anything with the person on base.
Yeah.
2 outs now, though.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Evan, they're just trying to, need to get something brewing here. as that ball will be fouled out of play and actually onto the sidewalk. But yeah, they just need to, try to get something going. Walk, base hit. I mean, can't really ground out or anything because that will end the inning, but just try to get a ball in play or draw a walk. As Wagner will deliver the pitch. And that will be low for ball number 1. On the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike 2. Good pitch right there by Wagner. And Audrey here, she'll kind of, look to protect the plate. Hopefully, try to get a base hit here. The 1-2 pitch. That will be high. Throw down to first will not be in time. So it will be a 2-2 count here with 2 outs. Evan, if you were Audrey here, are you trying to swing and miss, or are you trying to let a pitch go by?
Since I'd swing because
Just
you
swing?
don't. I mean, if it's anywhere close, I'd swing.
That'll be in there for strike 3. So that will retire the side. There's 1 runner left on base for the Bells, but nothing doing. So we will go to the top of the 3rd inning here with a 1-1 tie, or top of the 4th, excuse me, with a 1-1 tie. We will be right back right after this. This is CNS Sports. And we are back here for the top of the 4th inning with a 1-1 tie in the Silver Bracket Championship game between the Bells of North Platte and St. Paul.
This game don't start going anywhere. It could go very well late into the night.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if we do stay tied like this, I mean, there's a possibility for 7 innings.
I don't think I can make it 7 innings, JR.
Well, good thing we have Chad over here on standby.
I think Chad might have left.
Maybe not. Chad's actually down there in the bleachers. Oh, making a phone call, actually.
We'll just get Tom to take over for us.
We could bring Tom in here. As that will bring up number 21 for St. Paul, Taylor Paxton, the catcher. As that pitch will be low for ball 1.
From my view, it looked like Taylor Taxton, not Paxton. So I got really confused there.
Yeah,
I thought you
you're
pronounced it.
pretty good. That pitch will be outside for ball 2. So Paxton here and ahead of the count 2-0. Chloe trying to work back in it as that will be in there for a called strike 1 with no outs. And if you're Paxton here, you're just trying to get on base, just trying to get something started for your team, as that will be in there again for called strike 2. Great pitch that will lead to a 2-2 count here. But I mean, both teams just haven't been able to really score runs or really get on base for that matter so far in this game. So that'll be swung on and fouled off the fence there.
There's definitely a lot of pressure for Paxton though, just to
yeah,
get on base.
Yeah, just try to help your team out, try to get something started, as the count will remain 2-2. And I mean, if you're Chloe here, that ball will be popped up to the right fielder, and that actually will drop for a base hit. Like you said earlier, Evan, that just kind of found the right spot, right between the right fielder and the second baseman. So Paxton will get on base there with a base hit, and that will bring up Brooke Peets, who did originally start this game, but then was taken over by Wagner in relief. Pitch on the way. She will look to bunt. She will bunt that right back out to front to the pitcher, and throw will not be in time. And Paxton will take third base. So there's runners at the corners here for St. Paul with nobody out.
That was a good place to bunt.
Yeah, that was. And that was kind of, the bunt honestly came off right at the right speed because, I mean, nobody really, hustled out right to it because it kind of just slowly started dying as it came off the bat.
It was far enough out for the catcher not to reach it, but too slow for the pitcher to
Yeah,
get to
it's kind of like that kind of awkward positioning between the two, and the two were just, kind of looking at each other to see who would eventually go at it or go at that ball.
And a steal by
Peets. By Brooke Peets there. So she will take second base. So runners on second and third as that pitch will be fouled back there by number 8, Nora Paulson, who is the right fielder in tonight's Silver Bracket Championship game. So the count will be 0-2 here for Paulson. So, look for her to protect the plate. Try to just put one in play. And that will be low for ball 1. If you're Paulson here, you got to be feeling pretty good, especially with runners on second and third and nobody out. Even a ball, that's put in play here, is that ball will be low for ball 2. Even a ball that, that gets put in play has a very good chance of scoring that runner on third, Paxton.
Even if I was Paxton, 0 outs, any ball that's passed by all the way to the fence, I might be even looking to steal that home plate.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Counts 2-2.
As Paulson will step back into the box. And that'll be popped up way out of play, foul.
Great battle, though.
Yeah.
Great battle.
Yeah, way to battle there by Nora Paulson. Just kind of trying to stick in it. Just trying to force a ball to, be fair. Whether it's, on the ground or up in the air. That'll be in there for strike 3. Good battle, though, by Paulson. But she ends up taking on that pitch. And that will be strike number 3 and out number 1.
Unless the count's full, you always got to be swinging at any close pitch.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. That will bring up number 99, Emma Elsmeyer. And she will look to square to bunt. And that was a great bunt, but that will roll foul. So the count will be 0-1 here with 1 out. Right idea here by Elsmeyer, though, just trying to get that runner in from third, or get Paxton in from third, because that very well could be the difference in this game. Elsmeyer will look to square to bunt, and she will bunt. That's actually a great bunt. Oh, and the throw will be wide. The third baseman for the Bells, number 31, Sierra, just tried to throw right back to the pitcher, but it kind of lost her throw because she was kind of throwing as she was rolling over, so the throw was wide. And Elsmeyer, yeah, that very well could be the game changer. Elsmeyer will be at first, and there's still 1 out here for St. Paul, and that will bring up number 23, the left fielder, Audra Dugan.
I feel like once I'm in St. Paul now, we have the lead, so the pressure's a little bit off.
Yeah, in a sense, but I mean, you still kind of want to try to keep building off that because anything that'll help your pitcher. Good, nice job there by the Bells catcher. Look to fake down to second, almost got the runner at third there, but Elsmeyer will take second base.
If that runner at third would have started going, that would easy out for
the catcher. For sure. That will even the count at 1 there. So 1-1 here with 1 out. St. Paul has a 2-1 lead, looking to build off of it right here. Pitch from Chloe, and she will bunt, and that will be fouled back. So the count will be 1-2 here.
Whole bunch
I
of
believe.
bunts.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah. I mean, and it's not a bad idea either. Just trying to advance the runner, get more runs across.
The only problem I have with bunts is that when you get to you can't really get that third baseman.
As that will be grounded to the shortstop. Great play by the shortstop.
But an RBI.
Throw will not be in time. Great throw. First baseman kind of came off the bag there. So St. Paul will score, and that will be a 3-1 lead for St. Paul.
I feel like this lead's just going to keep on growing now.
Yeah, it very well could.
They got some confidence. They got some swagger. They got everything that they need right now.
And that will bring up number 11, the second baseman, Harley Burning. As that pitch will be low there for ball number 1. So runners on second and third here as Dugan stole second there. So they will have runners on first and second as that bunt will hit right back into the backstop there for strike number 1. So the count will be even at 1 here. And if you're the Bills, you almost got to be expecting the bunt here. I mean, but obviously she did try to bunt right there. But I mean, just in general, I mean, they're doing a great job. St. Paul, is doing a great job of just trying to lay bunts down there. As that will be strike number 2. So look for Burning to kind of protect the plate. Hopefully put a ball in play that will score a 3rd run this inning for St. Paul.
Most games you try and see more hits instead of bunts, but this game you see more bunts than you hits.
And it's a good small ball approach because they're all just trying to score runs. And it looks like that will be the official game timer. But like Chad said earlier today, all of the games will be completed to their inning, till the inning ends, I should say. So this game will go on. As that will be a 2-1 count here.
With 1 out.
Yeah, with only 1 out.
I'd feel pretty comfortable right now if I were them.
That will be outside for ball 2, so that will even the count at 2 here. With only 1 out for St. Paul. Here's a pitch.
Ooh.
And that'll be a great job there by Burning to fight it off, and that will remain the count at 2.
I feel like that was too much inside.
I agree. I personally would have taken that, but still, that was a great job there by Burning to fight that pitch off. Here's a pitch. Swing and a miss there for strike number 3 and out number 2.
It looks low again. I don't know if I would have swung at that.
Personally, I agree with you, Evan. But, I mean, good job there. I mean, she's obviously just trying to, at least put it in play to score that run from third. And that will take us back up to the top of the orders for St. Paul. That will be Maddie Harahill. As that ball is fouled back for strike number 1.
This St. Paul lineup is just, you got good players all up and down.
Yeah, they've been really consistent. As that ball will be fouled back into the screen for strike number 2. So look for Harahill, try to protect the plate. Hopefully get a ball past the infield here to score another run for St. Paul. The pitch by Chloe. That'll be popped right back to Chloe for out number 3. So St. Paul does put up 2 runs here, but the Bells are coming to bat here in the bottom of the inning. We will be back right after this. And we are back here for what we believe will be the final inning of the silver bracket championship game here between the North Platte Bells and St. Paul. The Bells are up to bat here, but they are facing a 2-run deficit here, down 3-1 here in what Evan and I believe will be the final inning.
I completely concur with you. Trying to use some big words now.
Yeah. Here's the pitch. That'll be swing and a miss there for strike number 1. And we say, and Evan and I say, we believe that it will be the final inning, as we did in the top of the inning, have an umpire go over and check the post where their time clock is posted there. Here's the pitch, and that'll be swung on and fouled down the third base line, so that will be an 0-2 count here for the Bells batter, which is number 31, Sierra, who's playing third.
You can tell, though, St. Paul has everything going for them. They're even flaunting it.
Yeah.
Like when they had their little huddle, they all did a little handshake or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's for sure. Pitch by Wagner, and that will be outside there for ball number 1.
Maybe flaunted it a little too much.
Yeah, and if you look out, right above the field here, you do see some fireworks. So that could be fitting as for this being the the final game.
I think it adds to the atmosphere, though.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. As the pitch by Wagner here with a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Good pitch by Wagner there. And that will retire the first batter of this inning for St. Paul. And that will bring up number 24, the catcher, Maya, for the North Platte Bells.
Maya's had a few good hits today. I think she might be able to do a few more.
Yeah, I agree. Maya will look to get on base here to give the Bells somewhere to start, somewhere to build off of here in the bottom of the third, as that one has popped up right to the center fielder. She will make the catch there for out number 2. Evan, as you said, she did get good wood on that one there, but that will be a fly out there for out number 2.
And St. Paul is feeling it right now. They have the lead. They have 2 outs.
Yeah.
There's nothing that Bells can do to catch up to them, I feel like. They are feeling so good.
Yep, and that will bring up the substitute here, Casey. As that will be in the dirt there for ball number 1 here with 2 outs. So 0-1 or 1-0 count here, excuse me, for Casey. As that ball will be swung on down the third base line, throw to the third baseman, throw to first will be
foot off the bag.
Woo, yeah, as Evan said, foot came off the bag, so she will be safe there.
This could get something going for the Bells.
Yeah,
though.
very well could. And that will bring up 0-0, the leadoff batter, and second baseman, Ray. Ray will look to keep this in, continue this inning as the Bells are what we believe down to be in their final out here, as we believe the St. Paul, as we believe St. Paul, has one out away from winning these gold bracket or silver bracket, this silver bracket championship.
What's happening on the field here?
I'm not sure. The St. Paul third base coach kind of came over and was talking to the umpire and gave the umpire a fist bump. I'm not really sure.
The Bells.
Or Bells, yeah, thank you. The Bells third base coach came down there and give him a fist bump. I'm not really sure what that was about, but interesting nonetheless. As that will be high for ball number 1. Tying run up at the plate here for the North Platte Bells with Ray, and she is ahead in this count 0-1 here. Now 2-0. So if you're Ray here, you're trying to just hopefully keep building off of this right here and just try to get on base, try to keep your offense going here for the North Platte Bells as they are faced with 2 outs here in the inning. And that will be outside for ball number 3. Throw down to first will not be in time. So Ray here has
that bunt though.
Yeah, she did. She kind of looked for a bunt there, which is questionable here with 2 outs. But looked for it nonetheless, and she will be ahead in this count here, 3-0. So obviously the Wagner here will try to just put one in the zone. Hopefully the defense can make a play behind her and get out of what we believe to be this final inning here. And she will bunt, and that will be fouled, and I believe, shouldn't it be out number 3? And it will not be. I believe they called that one a strike here. I guess I thought she tried to bunt there, so that usually would have been out number 3. As that will be low there for ball number 4, so she will walk. And that will bring up Alexis, number 7, the center fielder.
You know, if the belt, so the St. Paul right now is having a little bit of a meeting.
Yeah, they will talk in the circle.
Which the pitcher hasn't been doing bad at all.
No,
so.
no. I think they're just trying to, I think they're just talking through this inning about where they should go with the ball, and if there was a ball on the ground. Just trying to talk it through here.
Well, I mean, there's 2 outs. You can just go closest bag.
Yeah, I agree. So up for the Bells is number 7, Alexis. Trying to keep this inning going here for the Bells, as they do only have 1 out left in this game. The pitch on the way from Wegner. And that'll be in there for a called strike number 1. Good pitch there by Wegner. Just kind of, got it right at the bottom of the zone there for a called strike. So the count will be 0-1 here for Alexis. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a slap hit right to the pitcher. Throw to first will be in time. And St. Paul will win the Silver Bracket Championship here at the 2021 Spirit of the Sandhills Softball Tournament. And I believe that will complete the action for Championship Sunday here today. So St. Paul will win the silver bracket, and the Force will win the gold bracket here. For my co-commentator, Evan Saborin, for everybody in the studio here, my name is J.R. Schaaf. We wish you a good night, and see you guys next time.